Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. We're going to have to be dropping some non-Chelsea news today because big things have happened, and it's the inevitable. As I said yesterday in my match review towards the end of the video, I illustrated my opinions on the Watford 4-1 demolition of Manchester United, and I said, that's it. The writing's on the wall. Ole's going to go. Ole's going to get the chop. And that is exactly what's gone down. Tomorrow, just to let you guys know, I will be dropping the preview for Chelsea versus Juventus in the Champions League, which will we be playing on Tuesday night. So make sure you keep your eyes peeled for tomorrow's preview into that one. But today, non-Chelsea affairs. And it's Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Ole has officially been sacked by Manchester United. And we're not surprised. To be honest, look, this was a long time coming. I'm surprised Man United didn't pull the trigger ages ago. And I stress this because as a Chelsea fan, as someone that has seen, what we went down with Frank Lampard, you remember the race was Ole, Frank, Arteta? You remember who was going to win that race? Arteta wins. Arteta is the one that survived and is going to remain the longest out of the three, although I do think his writing is on the wall this season as well. Maybe not very shortly, but I think this season it will come too. Solskjaer, though, has been dismissed, and as I've said, it should have happened ages ago. If this was Chelsea, and with Frank Lampard, we had it with Frank, how long ago did we sack him? Ages ago now. We are on the brink of approaching what? What is it, like 10 months ago now? 8-9 months, somewhere around there? We got rid of him in February, if I'm not mistaken. And now it's borderline December. So, and look what we've done under Thomas Tuchel, champions of Europe. Look, Man United had to pull the trigger, and they waited long enough. Now, the problem Man United have is, who are they going to bring in? Who is going to be the next manager? Because look, let's have it right. Manchester United are Manchester United. This isn't a mediocre team that should just be settling for any, normal average manager that's available. This is Man United. You expect top caliber managers. You hear Klopp, Pep. Well, Mourinho's already been there and done it, so we're not going to include him in the conversation. But, Klopp, Pep, Tuchel. You look at top managers now in world football and you just think, yeah, Man United should have one of those managers. Surely. Who's available? You would have thought Antonio Conte right now would be the perfect fit. Now, I've heard some Manchester United fans come out and say, look, I don't want Conte. He's anti-football, back three, 5 at the back, wing backs, completely deprivating the attacking talent that Man United have. Don't want him. And I hear that. Okay, fair enough. But truth is, who can manage this team? There are personalities in that Man United team. And that is why Ole failed, man. Ole did not have the power at Manchester United any longer. To be honest, he hardly even started with it. Let's have it right. And the coaching staff around him let him down tremendously. The problem with Ole wasn't necessarily the fact of he's lost grip on the team or his tactics don't work. He should never have got the job in the first place. Let's be honest. He should never have got that job in the first place. But he did. Why? Because of an incompetent Man United leadership, whether you want to blame the Glazers or whether you want to blame Woodward, who somehow is still in the job even though he was meant to leave. I don't know what's going on there, but anyway. And now, this is the situation Man United are in. Look, they've gotten rid of Ole. They've put Fletcher and Carrick as the interim, if that makes any sense. So Fletcher and Carrick are now in charge for the next few games until an interim is appointed up until the end of the season, and then they're going to try and get a permanent. That's how much of an issue Man United have right now. That's how many problems they are completely sunk into. Manchester United had to pull the trigger by force without any preparation of a replacement. Even an interim they didn't even have lined up because of the travesty of that Watford result, they just thought, no, we can't do it. We got to sack him. It's done. We got to sack him. Great. Stick Fletcher and Carrick in the job as an interim to the interim till we get an interim. Therefore, after that, we can get a permanent. The club is a mess. The club is a complete mess. And the truth of the matter is, look, if they keep going in this direction, Arsenal will not be alone in their decline. Let's have it right. And this is Manchester United we're talking about here. Man United with the prestige and biggest club in the country, and they're going in this direction, honestly. Right now, the problem is, who's available? Who's available? When you look at Man United, as I've said, should be having a top-tier manager. Who's available? Zidane, Brendan Rodgers. There's no one else. Realistically, look, there is no one else available. Some Man United fans, and I've heard some, I've got a couple of mates and they're Man United fans, and they're telling me the same name. And that's Ten Hag from Ajax. They all want Ten Hag from Ajax. I get it. I understand. And I think if Ten Hag were to come, two things. I think he would know how to work with this Man United team, at least temporarily, and two, it would be the next step in his career as a proper challenge, whether he can do it in the Premier League or not. So for Ten Hag's career as a manager, you'd want him to come into the Premier League because he's a top manager. And at Ajax, he's been doing tremendous things. He's got Ajax playing fantastic football. There's a great foundation in place. He knows how to nurture a team and to get players going. Get a nice system inbred as well. Can he do that at the top level in the Premier League? We don't know. Should he get the chance? Perhaps. But this is the problem. I've always thought Man United need top-tier managers. Right now, there ain't any. As I've said, unless Zidane. But even Zidane is a risk. Because the Premier League is a different gravy. It's a different gravy. Let's have it right. Zidane won 3 Champions Leagues on the trot at Real Madrid. And credit to him for that. Absolute credit to him. He deserves the plaudits. But let's have it right. Yes, he got that Real Madrid team to win all of those and to work in a certain way. And he had the respect and he had the prestige and he had that legendary status to help him. And he had the coaching ability. Fair play. But that Real Madrid team were unbelievable. The players he had. And the proof is in the pudding. The second stint at Real Madrid that he had wasn't so successful now, was it? It was okay, but it wasn't as successful as his first stint. Can he bring that knowledge over to the Premier League at Manchester United and succeed? I think he would do a hell of a lot better than Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, 100%. I think he would probably put Man United in the title picture. But Man United are a team that demand trophies. You know, I look at Chelsea and I look at us and we don't really have a culture of letting a manager have the reins, give the time, give the resources, let them flourish. Even if results turn, it's okay. We'll go with the process. We don't do that at Chelsea. We have a standard. Win these trophies, you keep your job. You don't, you're out the door. Simple as that. Now, Man United have, I would think, a little bit of a hybrid. There's the case of we demand trophies, but we have a culture. And, you know, there's that foundation in place and we don't want that destroyed. And right now, that foundation is crumbling. So is Zidane going to come in and be that man to rejuvenate it, to get that culture back on track? Can he win trophies? That's the bare minimum. I'm not so sure. Because the competition in the Premier League right now is so fierce. You look at Liverpool, you look at Manchester City and how far they are. You look at Chelsea and we are now approaching that level. You can see the way that Chelsea are moving. This season could be the season we win the Premier League title. It could be. It's looking good. Let's just put it that way. We're current European champions. Even in Europe, we might actually do something. Can we retain? Fingers crossed. But Man United are falling behind. And right now they are in a predicament, in a situation where they can't just be throwing money to get whoever and whatever. They need to do it correctly. It's even harder. And with the competition, as I've already mentioned, miles ahead. You know, it's like looking at Tottenham and yes, they've got Antonio Conte, but is he going to fix them overnight? No. Is he going to fix them? Question mark. Personally, I don't think so. Yes, he'll get them playing better. just like today. You know, they got a result against Leeds United, 2-1. They made a comeback. Fair play. Much better than Nuno. But in the long run, do Tottenham have the minerals? He needs the resources. He needs to be given exactly what he wants. At Man United, it's a whole case of being able to allow the manager to implement what he needs to implement and for the manager to prove himself, because the talent in that team is there, but needs to be added to. Money needs to be spent correctly. There needs to be a bit of faith, and there needs to be a bit of time. And Man United right now have fallen so far back behind that it's looking a bit peak for Man United. Let's just put it at that way. But Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is gone. Right decision from a neutral point of view. Chelsea play Man United next, and this is the thing. I said it in my reviews, and I've said it in my videos as of late. Just wait. Wait until we play United, and then do what you want with Ole. They didn't know. They didn't wait. They thought, you know what? No, we've got battered by Watford. We're going to sack him now. But the truth is, they've got Fletcher and Carrick for the next few games. If I was a Man United fan, I reckon that there would be a bit of a bounce back, but I wouldn't have faith in Fletcher and Carrick. Let me just put that out there. Because their coaching ability, I don't think is there, right? That was proven under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. So, who's going to be the interim? Who's going to be the permanent? Let me know in the comments. Who do you think is going to be the next Man United manager, permanent? And another question, as I've already said, who do you think they're going to bring in as an interim? Because apparently that's the plan. Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear your opinions, because personally, I have no idea. Who could you bring in as an interim for the remainder of the season? No idea. Let me know. Also, as I've already mentioned, Tottenham have made the comeback. Manchester City won 3-0 at home, so they are now sitting second in the Premier League table. Chelsea, obviously still top. We're loving life at the moment. But there we are. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Make sure you leave your comments in the comment section below. Don't forget, tomorrow, preview Chelsea versus Juventus. It's going to be tasty. Let's get into the nitty-gritty for the Champions League. Hopefully, we get a result at home against Juve. Make sure you catch that tomorrow. Hit the subscribe button if you are new. Hit that notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash the like button if you've enjoyed this, and I will see all of you tomorrow. Have a good one. Look after yourself. See you tomorrow. Take care and peace.